Hello, you guys. How you doing? Welcome. How's everybody doing on this? How can I say? Outstanding, wonderful, great space that you're in. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about a lot of things. Um, this message will be truth, truth. It's gonna be vulnerability because that's the energy that's operating right now. It's operating. So we're using, or we're being called to use, or we're being guided to use, or school is in session and we're being taught, we're learning to use these different functionalities. So I was hearing and feeling patience, you know, patience, being patient enough to see things through, not at my pace, not how I want it to be. So that's not how you want it to be, or not how you feel it should be, or how you want it to go. It's not about control. And that's a lesson in itself, right? So this is what's out there. This is what I'm picking up on that many are experiencing. And through experiences, there ain't always, and there ain't gonna always be a physical person there to teach you the right way. Because really, it's no right or wrong way. What I'm picking up on, and it's not going to resonate with everybody, but for those that what I have said so far, if that resonate with you, then this message is for you. Most definitely is for you. Hey, how you guys? How y'all doing? Hey, everybody. Welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. How you doing? Let me let you guys know when you come in here, you are on a secure line. Okay? This is a divine line and it's secure. It's safe over here. All right? So, forward movement, right? That it is. And as you guys can see what the title say, calling yourself back. And what I've been getting is, and what I'm getting is, it's, it's, I don't want to say challenging, but it's conversation. It's a conversation that you're having with yourself. It's a conversation that you're having with yourself that you can't have with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Because at this time, now, presently, if you ain't calling yourself back from everything that's going on around you, everything that you're involved or anything that you're involved with, any responsibilities, obligations, relationships, traumas, pain, anything, I don't give a fuck what it is, any outside material, any baggage, if you're not calling yourself back, this message ain't gonna be for you, because the only way that you're gonna get through this season and be able to maintain it and bring about change within whatever it is that you're creating, right? Ultimately, it'll be your reality, because that's what it's all about. Your reality, right? Shifting the reality. Now I can use shifting, right, and just say that, but it's so many things I said before that. So listening, if your ass didn't listen, and I'm picking up on a lot of stubborn ass, you know what I'm saying, energies. I know I'm stubborn. You know what I'm saying? You know so much. Whoever, oh, this resonate, look it, because it resonate with me. You know so much, it makes you even more stubborn. But see, that's the way you did it. How you gonna do it now, right? Because it can't be the same thing. So this is expansion. This is what expansion look like, is what I'm hearing, right? It's like a voice of reason. Somebody gonna have that conversation. Somebody's gonna have that conversation within themselves. One of y'all. Even if it's one, then I did what the fuck I had to do, right? I'm hearing this is deeper than trusting the process. So if you've been, and whoever this resonate with, right? It ain't gonna resonate with everybody, but the energy that I'm picking up on, you most definitely, you know what I'm saying? This is different than a transformation or shifting. This is actually feeling. You're actually feeling again. And when your emotion, if shit don't feel right, you're not going to be able to express yourself authentically or even create a safe space for yourself. If you're not being you and you're not calling yourself back. I was hearing this shit before I got on here, and I was like, damn. I've been hearing for the past few years, it ain't what it seems. This shit ain't what you think it is, and all this. I know for a fact that we done got through the easiest. I feel like the easiest part, even if it was hard, you hear, right now. You hear, you listening to me. But this season, y'all, is about feeling. And you have to be present. You have to be able to commune within yourself. This is what your spirit guides need you to know when you're feeling. And the shit is so, this is, let me break it down like this. What I'm picking up on, the feeling is uncomfortable. It damn near give a motherfucker the jitteries. You know what I'm saying? It bring a lot of different emotions and feelings back. And it's not about just getting through them. It's really addressing them and allowing yourself to feel them, be in them. This is very significant because if a motherfucker can't drive the stick without the pump and all of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you drive a stick and if you don't know how to do it, the car, I don't know how to drive a fucking stick, y'all. I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. But this is just what I'm being shown. You know what I'm saying? Just follow me. Follow me. Hi, everybody. Hi, Real. Recognize. Real, how you doing? Hi, everybody. Just give me a minute, y'all. I'm gonna pull these cards, but yeah, calling yourself back. If you get what I mean, you get what I mean, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, the ones that's supposed to get it most definitely gonna get it. Because it's impossible to get through the next season without working and creating from within. It's about what's inside of you and you expressing what's inside of you. I see a lot of you guys like going like, it's not, I really do. I see y'all there, but it's like something is stopping you. And you may, some be like, okay, well, but we all going through that. We all, it's something on the other side. It's always something. You know what I'm saying? This is different. This is different than success materially or success financially. That's going to come with it. This success look more like you turning yourself inside out. It's like you being every fiber of your being and absolutely being proud of it, the flaws and all. Being able to move in the ebb and the flow of life with who you are. No matter what you done, no matter what decisions you done made, no matter what, you know what I'm saying? Being able to move and go and just move forward, eat past this life. Past this life. After this shit is said and done, you're not a stagnated energy where you're stuck in any possibility or anybody's thought of your possibility or them. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's like it's flow. It's flow. Your flow. Your flow. Your flow, man. This is at the bottom of the deck, right? It's the Two of Swords. It's Libra energy. It says truth, crossroads, difficult decisions, painful choices, conflicted, divided, loyalty, facing your fears, caught in the middle, denial. Who going through that? That's a part of the process. But who going through it? Because it's a lot of individuals that's going through this that just don't get it and don't know what to do with it. So you're the example. No, you're not supposed to hold nobody's hand. No, you're not supposed to tell nobody what to do or how to live their life. That's not what we're supposed to do. That's not what we're supposed to do. There's no point in doing that because motherfuckers gonna do what they want to do anyway. And that's no help because everybody got their own path, right? We know that, right? But everybody have their own formula. They have their own design. They have their own way that they supposed to go. This go back to not having an opinion about what the next motherfucker got going on. Or not giving a fuck about a motherfucker having an opinion about what you got going on. This is a breakdown of a system that's created around you and was pushed within you. And now you pushing this shit out by way of calling yourself back home. Once you come home and you in the house, it's your shit. So you could put whoever out you want to put out, right? Knowing your kingdom, your domain, respecting that domain, and making sure other motherfuckers respect it. And if not, then you have to give them a brief synopsis of the movie Kenta Kente, what they do to him. He kept running what they do. He kept crossing boundaries, and he was crossing their boundaries, what they do. They made an example out of him and they cut his motherfucking leg off. They cut his foot off, I mean. You know what I'm saying? Whether if that happened or not. It's just an analogy for what should have always happened for motherfuckers that crossed your boundaries. But you have to learn that, though. See, a lot of you guys are in let's say, a lot of you guys are in, how can I say, passion? Like you passionately desire to have truth, a truth Not a truce with a motherfucker. We ain't doing that. It ain't no truce. We ain't raising no white flag up over here. If it was funk then and it was beef then that's just what it is now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to change none of that shit. It's not gonna do us no good. Cause that's what we did. Always go back. Trying to make it right. Thinking we gotta go back and change something. The story is what it's gonna be. But see, you're not the only one telling the motherfucking story. We always thought it was just about, man. So if you ain't the only motherfucker telling the story, and there's more to the story, then who has that other part? Who has that other part? Who have you handed that to? Because at one point you didn't have no choice, or you didn't have no choice because you were a child. So it was being told out by those around you, given to you, however it was given. It could have been brutal. It could have been manipulation on all kind of, on whatever the scale is. How that work out for you though? It didn't. That's why you sitting where you sitting at now. The eight of swords at the bottom. Somebody could be a Gemini. Number 15 could be significant. We got the devil card, right? It's just what I said. Just what the fuck I said. All that shit turn into addictions, obsession, mental health, materialism. Motherfucker focused in on all these different things. Tied down, way down. But have you ever asked yourself, right? And I'm sure you guys have though, but let's just really just let's really just elaborate on this shit. Because until recently, wouldn't have you sit there or throughout your life, if anybody shared with you or told you to first make sure you have a solid relationship with yourself. First make sure before you walk through that motherfucking door, whatever doors it is, the doors of the church, the doors of the man, the doors of whoever. Make sure you know who the fuck you are. So they can't tell you who you are. But it took time. You had to walk through the door like this. You had to come in blind. You got to come in blind in order to see. Because when you come in blind, you're seeking. You know how they say, if you seek, then you shall find out. You have to seek. So now this shit, right? This shit is getting real grimy, right? It's been, I'm talking about, oh my goodness, they've been running a motherfucking muck, right? I can use other words. I mean, this shit is it's been bad. You know what I'm saying? But you see, where the bondage started. You see where the abuse started. You're no longer catering to the abuser. You know what I'm saying? And if you are, you looking at that motherfucker and you know the truth. And until you tell that motherfucker the truth and that you know what it is that you know, because they know that you know, right? See, this is where they play games at. They play games. Because it's the energy like that. It's been a lot of doubtful motherfuckers in your life. It's been a lot of doubtful motherfuckers in your life that doubt themselves. So to project that doubt helps them feel above, feel like they have something more than what you have. Because the projection is the biggest screen, right? The projection is the biggest screen. How big is a projector? Have you ever seen a projector? You put a projector up, and then on the wall, it'll be the wall, and the projector, whatever the projector is playing, whatever film is playing, or whatever videos is playing, it shows on the wall, but on the screen it shows bigger. A projector is very small. So why they make it seem and feel like, oh man, it's nothing for you to be, attached to these different functionalities, that it's gonna work for you because it worked for me. Nah, motherfucker, what worked for you don't work for me. You know what I'm saying? It don't work for me. That's why it don't feel right. That's why I don't feel right when I'm around this shit. I don't feel right when I don't speak and say exactly what the fuck it is. And that's only if I'm being called to. No, you not. Well, no, I don't see y'all going around just telling every motherfucking body off, and you know what I'm saying, and what you know and how much you done learn from, you feel me, from going within, from being a high priestess, what's been shared with you, your you have a population, okay? You are the population. You pop shit off. You're a multiplier. That's your connection to the universe. You multiply shit. You play with numbers for real. I don't give a fuck if you don't know the math scene. You know. There's no way that you could be, there's no way that you can be in between and still hold that position. Even though you still walk through those doors, you still walk in there, not knowing everything. Not knowing everything, but still. But you know what? They say, this is what I've heard. I don't know how true. I don't, you know what I'm saying? That the enemy, your enemy, know you better than you know yourself. How many of y'all think that's true? Your enemy know you better than you know yourself. There's so many ways that can be true though. It's so many ways. I don't see how I can't see it not being true. You know how you like the truth don't change? Shit don't, you know what I'm saying? Like you could say some shit and know some shit and then get some more knowledge of it and it changed. That's how it could change. It could change. But it's not gonna change to the point to where you don't take accountability and say, you know what? Yeah, I thought that. I felt that. I thought that was okay. I thought that was cool. But that's not cool. And no, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to do it this way. I'm not telling you how to do it. I'm not saying that. It's not true. It's not my motherfucking truth. And my truth and your truth ain't going to be the same. But the truth is the motherfucking truth. But when you walk into that motherfucking room, that group, that organization, that relationship, you always walking in like this, and it's potentially or possibly gonna be an enemy. That's all the devil is. It's an enemy. Somebody. But you know what he do? Oh, she do? You know what the enemy gonna do? They gonna study your ass. They gonna study you. They gonna study you from birth. They been studying you before you came here this time. That's how they know where to come get you, where to show up, what to be, what to intrude on, who to go through. It's all been set up around. It's all been set up around you. You see all them knives around them? It's all been set up around you. You ain't no pioneer. So you can't play like a pioneer. Because you play like a pioneer, you play yourself short. And then you waste all of this. And you can only be this unauthentically to yourself. So now you betraying yourself. Because this got you focused on this and what this is about. You see? And all the minions and the things that come along with it, the self-sacrifice and the doubt. Somebody could be an Aries, strong Aries. Strong Aries, Sagittarius and Leo energy. New beginnings, good news. It's like that's what you want to hear. You want to hear the good news. And you like, okay, I know it's going to be bad news too. Because at this point, you know it's going to be good or bad. And you got the strength to uphold and to get through shit. The thing is what I'm saying is, it's like, your soul is like, but I don't want to get through it this way or that way. Like I want to go a different way. I want a different effect. I want to affect differently. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers that think their opinion is popular. It's like a popular opinion type energy. You know what I'm saying? And it's a trip because a lot of you guys been closed off for a long time, man. It's time to get moving. It's time to get moving. Let me see. 15-2. My name could be Francisco, or last name could be Francisco. I wake up in the morning time. It makes you uncomfortable when you have to tell people how to treat you, or when you gotta say shit that you feel like people should already know. But the thing is this, like, you, and it's not gonna resonate with everybody, because some could be outspoken, whatever the case may be, but still, it's still a thing where it's not fully developed. It's not fully developed quite how your craft really is, because you crafty as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when shit is like, shit can be, it's like whoever this resonate with, like, you would take on, you a one person army, one man, one woman army. That's your, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't trying to go to war with nobody. But you a real warrior though. A wounded warrior. But the wounded part is of old significance. It's not significant with who you are today. It's not significant with the feelings and the emotions you have and what's showing up in your world. Because it's just coming. I see shit just coming. It's coming, and it's coming fast. Shit happening. Every time you turn around. You'll get a break, you feel me? But it's like they got you in the ring. Fucking Mike Tyson can be significant. Holyfield. What's his name, too? I'm seeing, and some of you guys could resonate with this, especially you men. Masculine energy. Even if when, but I'm seeing, is it Muhammad Ali? Squirrels can be significant as well, too. You could be seeing a lot of squirrels, too. The I don't want to call it frequency, man. But okay, so I could say frequency, but the vibration of your how can I say it? The vibration of your genetic makeup, right? Your atoms. Y'all know what atoms is, right? We have atoms. Your cells and the molecules. Even the food that you eat. Everything inside of you is moving at a rapid rate. It's alive. It's moving. I'm seeing like this turning of two, three wheels and then together, and it's moving, and you feel it. So it's intense. It's almost like a even also. It could be like a feeling of like a roller coaster, hella fast, like a roller coaster. And it ain't about, you can't catch this energy. This energy is, it's a frequency that you don't remember and that you have not experienced up until now. And the thing about it is, it don't matter who you is or what kind of person, and if you did the work or not, if you give a fuck or not, you going through it. So knowing that, right? Because you know how it make you feel. Now I'm talking to the souls, right? To the souls that feel, that's okay with feeling. You're all right with it. You know it's necessary, even if it hurt. You know what I'm saying? And if you gotta cry about it, you're gonna go cry about it. You know what I'm saying? And know that I can't go cry to nobody else about it. And it ain't no point in doing that, because that's not who it's about. It's about me. So let me go commune, right? It's communing. That's something that the structures lack. That's something that was taken away. This is a whole new man. This shit is deep. This is a whole new creation. And as you create, you can create on a faulty foundation, on a faulty structure. And how do you do that? I'm getting to somewhere though. How do you do that? By not being you. Because when you be you, it's a lot of shit that's not gonna be happening. It's a lot of shit that's gonna be changing. It's a lot of motherfuckers that's gonna be uncomfortable. You're not gonna be the uncomfortable one no more. You're gonna be okay with making motherfuckers uncomfortable, because that's your motherfucking job. That's the position that you hold. You wanna help a motherfucker grow? Let them be fucking uncomfortable. Motherfucker, how many of y'all? Because what I'm seeing, a motherfucker wake up thinking about how they can make you uncomfortable. Even if you don't see them, even if they can't see, ain't got no access to you. Thinking, the thought. Motherfucker, don't think about me. Because it's going to be justice. Don't think about me. You know what I'm saying? Don't think about me. And this is the confidence. This is the way. And we don't always, if we going to be in and out of it. But let me go back to this. Don't fucking think about me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch. You gotta be real motherfucking thoughtful of who garden, who backyards you go play in, who you choose to thieve from. You want to be a thief? See, this is before. See, you can't have the right justice. You can't have the right justice. This is a right justice, right? And that ain't got nothing to do with you physically or personally being the one that will wreak havoc on a motherfucker. Nah, this is allowing your soul, your operator, to communicate with the operator, with the operation. Because it's an operation. It's justice. It's the way that you're supposed to operate. Integrity. Shit. Motherfucker can operate however they want to operate, right? Man. A lot of motherfuckers don't think about the justice that come with it. Because it's always justice. Even if you on whatever side of the coin, you could be on the flip side. Shit. Doing shit. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck about yourself. Continuously allowing motherfuckers to influence you in ways that's not conducive. But who's to say that an individual not supposed to go through that based on where they are in life? That's why you operate and you keep moving, right? You keep moving. Because even through that, you get justice. A motherfucker get justice. A motherfucker get justice by way of learning whatever they did in life. Whoever they choose to be. Whatever they choose to put out. There's an energy that's, and the energy, I'm going to tell y'all just what it is. It's justice. It's justice. That's disappointed. That's disappointed in a lot of individuals. Because a lot of motherfuckers, it's so many, man. There's so many motherfuckers that choose to make choices and things like that, and they're very, very much so aware and of what they do, but they block it out. They live in denial on purpose so that they can do these things. And when they go within, and they be having to go within, they have to sit with themselves. They sleep. They sit with themselves more than you think they do. Just like we do. And when they get in this energy right here, there ain't no peace. It ain't no peace. It ain't no peace. Would create a problematic individual. It take a lot of work to come out of a poverty mindset. It take a lot of digging, acceptance of oneself. And I'm also seeing with the Ace of Wands and the High Priestess, you know, shit, you going back and forth. You going back and forth. You going back and forth with it. Some of y'all, not everybody. You going back and forth with the good and the bad. You going back and forth with the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? You able to go back and forth and move in between. It's like a river, a flow. You're able to move back and forth and in between, and you see, and all of this shit. All of this. Buying time. You done bought time from motherfuckers that wouldn't sell you time if you didn't have no more time. The number 12 can be significant. You could be seeing 212. Somebody's name could be Melody. Tell me more. Self-control, moderation. That's what you're working on. They see it's a trip because, like, people gonna see, so individuals is gonna see this. So for those of you guys who are being called to come out of your, come out of your shell, come out of hermit mode. So let's move forward, right? For those of you that's being called to come out and things of that nature, the control. You guys are going through a lesson. You guys are going through lessons of knowing what control is, knowing the dynamic of control. Knowing how to use control, how to use it properly, because it's a way to use control and it's a way, you know what I'm saying? Knowing what you should bother with and try to have control over. It's like the universe is showing you, like, look, even though we know that we was never meant to do this shit alone, but we went through life thinking that because physically we were, you know what I'm saying? Physically we had to go through a lot of shit alone. That was dire strength. Dire strength. That was strength. That was strength. Possession, guarding, protecting, resource deep. Control, the number 4, control. So what about control? Somebody could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn. You're learning about control right now. Guarding, protecting, because while you release, while you let go and you go within and you call yourself back, and I see you guys doing this often. Like, I see you calling yourself back often, like stopping, breathing. You know what I'm saying? Like needing to step outside of whatever is going on. Like you actually taking the initiative to do that when you feel it. You're listening to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's because the energy is the energy that I'm picking up on is very, like, it's very, it's a lot of static. It's a lot of static. But the thing is this too, and it's not your energy. This is what the, how can I could say spiritual realm, but this is what it looks like, feels like in the ethers. It could be a peaceful place, but that's only if you create that within oneself. And you release the urge to control the narrative of how the story is supposed to play out or go or anything like that, and just do. It's something about you just doing, because you already got through the 8 of Swords, the 2. So you've mastered going within where there's chaos, confusion, doubt, like all that shit. You're not hiding from it. You're not shining from it. You're not like, okay, well, I got to cut everybody off. I got to do this. I got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you were meant to be in these you were meant to be in these places. You were meant to hold. You have the capacity to hold space within your space. In order to hold space for others, in order to be of service to yourself, you have to be able to hold space because you are space. You're an energy. You're a telecommunicator. That's what I'm hearing. A telecommunicator. I'm hearing telecommunicator. Tell her. Tell her the motherfucking truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. You're a telecommunicator. You stand on, you are who you say you are. The Six of Pentacles. And we got two, look at this, man. The Six of Pentacles. You know about what giving and take. You know what give and take is. You know what take is because you've been taken from. You know what giving is because you give. You, man, and this is a trip because you know how you would think that, oh, I just need to do this. I just need to get this done. And then I can go. All I need to do is just do this. It's like you trying to buy you some time. Or you didn't bought, you feel me? You keep on buying time. Like, okay, let me just work on this. And I can relate. Let me finish this and then I'm gonna get to that. This is what it is. This is you feel me? The chariot. Chariot talk about for work moving, right? What it say? It says ambition, control, direction, success, determination, triumph, willpower, travel, conquest, progress, hard work, and focus. The ebbs and the flow. This is Cancerian energy. It's water. It talks about your flow, your rhythm. Because your telecommunicator and your telecommunication, y'all, oh, they said it, y'all. Boy, oh boy. Is an ethereal function. It's needed. You're needed. And you now know that you're not just needed in the physical. You're not just needed in the physical. Even though a lot of motherfuckers may have made it seem like they need you, but they didn't. Because when you need something, you know what I'm saying? I don't, or at least me, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying everybody the same. You need something, you know what I'm saying? And you get it. It's like you're going to appreciate that shit, right? And sometimes we don't. Sometimes it takes some time. It depends. It depends on your walk of life and how you know what I'm saying, pick up shit, how you receive things. It's different for everybody. That's the unique part about it. But it has also with the lovers, your choices, your trust, your partnership, communication and harmony. It says sexuality, relationship, duality, attraction. Your attraction has also changed as well. Your attraction has changed. And honorably, it would be you operating in such a way where a lot of motherfuckers are not going to be able to, it's going to be like, they're going to be like, it's egregious for you to be this way if I'm using the right word, okay? So just follow me. I'm just seeing it like, if it ain't been lonely, If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight. Yeah, you're gonna be having a lot of motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, peace and movement and motion. And it's gonna be just you and you and you. But you gonna know. You're gonna be able to pull up wherever. It's just gonna be you. So then when you do come into into the presence or when of others, and you allow them within your space, because this is your space, this is your shit. Whether if they come into you or if you are passerby by them, you now are going to, you're not gonna give equally. So it's not gonna be an equal where I'm gonna be equal with them as I am with myself. I'm gonna treat them how I want to be treated. No, they're gonna have to, and you're gonna know this, and it's gonna have to be done. It's shit that have to be done. It's like it's clean up. It's clean up time. That's what a big mama like. Come on, it's time to clean up. I need all my kids to get up and get this shit up. I need all my kids to get up and do what y'all know that y'all supposed to fucking do. What I showed you. What I showed you. What I've been telling you. It's okay. I know you don't listen. I know what happened along the way. That's why I've been patient with you. That's why I'm patient with you. That's why I ain't mad at you. This the universe. This Big Mom. This you. This you. Really, futuristically speaking, within yourself. Homing back in. Homing back in the mother, because she right there. Homing back in within to father, because he right there. Now look at y'all. There's no gender when it comes to spirituality, right? This is your genetic makeup. This is your space. They can't evaluate time on you, but that's what they did, and that's what they do. It's backwards. You can't go back. You know the truth. There ain't no going back. This is what they saying. Why you want to go back? Why would we want to go back any motherfucking way? You know what I'm saying? Charity, gift, donation. This is giving me so many scholarships, support, employment, fairness, kindness, sharing, wealth. And it's a trip because this right here, this Six of Pentacles, it's really like, and it's not going to be, it's a trip how it's going to come in though. Like those that you bring justice to in your unique way without the garbage, the bullshit, without that other shit that, these individuals, like, whoever this resonate with you, you most definitely, you're a leader. It's some fear in there. It's some fear of change. You don't know how you gonna do. I get it. You don't know how you gonna do with those because it's gonna be a lot of individuals that look up to you. There's a lot of, like, all of even your enemies look up to you. They look up to you. It's crazy, right? Motherfucker look up to you, but they got a fucked up way of showing it. And it's like, okay, you can't do nothing about that. Thank you for showing me who you is. I'm moving. I'm moving. It's not about being nice, man. It's people it's individuals that really, like, you feel me? And it's like these are souls these souls that I'm picking up on. You see how this card is, and he got the justice. Now he could be a he or a she. Got the justice right there. And then these individuals is down, and he's giving this talk about charity and all. These individuals they they their souls is been through so much, like, and it's not, anybody can't do, anybody, no, anybody don't got the key to unlock what they have in them for them. And it's not you changing, it's not you imposing your beliefs or anything. It's not that. It's very, I'm just saying, very, very just simple, like words. Your words are powerful. And then you move, you go on. You don't stay there long. You don't stay there and coddle them. You don't stay there and you don't do, you ain't gonna have to. Your remedy, your antidote, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it, what you have has been, it's been being stolen from you. It's been being taken. It's been being abused, abuse of power, because you have power. All that. And we're not supposed to abuse our power. So how the fuck the next motherfucker gonna do it and think that you supposed to still stick around and be able to use that same power to help and heal them? There ain't no way that the universe will allow that to work, because they first of all, they impose on an energy that don't belong to them. They impose on an energy that don't belong to them, and did not respect the energy that was safe, the space. They didn't respect the space, but they respect the motherfucking closet though. They can go in the closet, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying the closet because there ain't no fucking space in the closet. They go in places and look up to individuals and praise individuals and praise organizations, and you know what I'm saying? Speak highly of, treat the the motherfuckers that they notice, the abusers, that they've been abused by. You see? Yeah. There's a group, and I've said this before, okay, it's a group that can't go. We know that, right? The moral of the fucking story is, this groups, is not your, they're no longer in your tax bracket. They're no longer in your tax bracket. Mm-mm. It's much, much bigger forces that stepped in and taken over that. It don't matter if it's your mama, your daddy, your child, or whatever the case may be. Allow that energy to do what it do. That's why Spirit say, control. What does control mean to you? And how are you using it? What is it doing for you? What has it done to you? What does control do? It stops the flow. Control. It stops the flow, because you're not supposed to fucking know. They not, so you know what I'm saying? It stops the flow. I look at the bottom of the deck. It's the death card. Scorpionic energy. Water. It stopped the motherfucking flow at the bottom of the deck. You see how this shit flow though? And how the cards come out? I ain't making this shit up. You see how this shit just flow? It's been times I done got on here where it be like, ah. And sometimes we go through that in life. You know what I'm saying? But it's a thing where the operator has to now become the player and not be operated by the so-called players. And you're going to make a lot of motherfuckers upset, angry, and mad, but the right motherfuckers is going to show up in your life. You didn't come here to break no rules. You didn't come here to break no rules, even if you have. You ain't come here to break no rules. You know what I'm saying? And when you do break a motherfucker heart, or you feel like that, or feel like you have done it, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, these individuals been stealing all along. These motherfuckers been doing this all the motherfuckers. This is who they be. Making you feel like this. Like, how does that work? It's a flip of a dime, a flip of a dime. You are in your Empress stage, Venus, abundance, fertility, creativity. It's a yes. Bountiful, happiness, comfort, motherhood, nature, nurturing, pregnancy, love, generosity. Now, I don't necessarily mean that you're pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Growth. It's a trip because it's crazy. So let me tell y'all, right? I've been real, like, just, I know this something before I got on here. I'm just like, it's a lot of things that, like, even the communication style and sharing certain things. It's so much that you're seeing, like, eagle, owls, birds is very significant. It's that instinct of overviewing and seeing things and really, like, you're protecting. A lot of you guys are pregnant spiritually and have been for a long time. You've been birthing something. That's why your life has been so, it's been, and when I want to use heavy, but when I say heavy, I'm not talking about like burden heavy, like it's burdens, like you got a lot of burdens on you. No, it's always been like heavy as far as like, you've always had main character energy. Main character energy. That's why you've always been watched. It's been heavy. You've always been birthing something. That's what I was gonna say. I had a vision. And you know, I say dreams are visions, y'all. Dreams ain't no damn dreams. They them fucking visions. And I was having this was like maybe a year ago, and I was having a fucking child. Like, and I'm like, what the hell? And certain things are being shown, and I feel like, you know, so going from coming out of hermit mode, and like I said, this is about you stepping out as well. This is about you being, you know, being your true self, being and I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. No, 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 no. We're always improving to the truth. Always. Because it's things that we have to address inside before we can even get to the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because you could even tell a motherfucker some truth and you still haven't made it there. But you just know. A lot of you guys know. A lot. You know. You know shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why motherfuckers be looking upside your head. Like you think you know everything. And you didn't. You know what I'm saying? Make you feel bad for knowing what you know. You know what I'm saying? The whole time, they stealing this shit. You know what I'm saying? They getting the game. You feeding, you giving these motherfuckers full access. Very accessible energy. Flip of a dime. That going, I don't know why I just did that, but confession, exposure, coming clean, failed strategy, blackmail, outsmarted, caught in the act. What's to say? Pathological liar and a coward. Yeah, Aquarius energy. So look at it could be somebody specific, but you see how I turned that card upside down, and I didn't even think to read it until I just read it. But like, yes, this is what shaped and molded you. This energy is what shaped and molded a lot of us. Like I said, it says confessing, exposure. Like you didn't confess things and said things that you shouldn't have said. You didn't share things that you shouldn't have shared, right? And that in itself, that's your power. Like that's your motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Like you got the biggest motherfucking weapon, and that's your silence. But they always want to get you to talk. They always want to get you to share and to confess, and you know now that's a part of your truth. Not giving you. Hold on, I'm on live. Who is it? I'm about to get off. I've been on here for hella long too. You good? Yeah. And then it's like it's a trip because this energy is like, this energy is the motherfucking trip. It is. You know what I'm saying? And so it says mature, grounded female, generous, high social status, businesswoman, prosperity, success, homemaker, kind, nurturing, and healer, right? So this is what you've always been. This is what you've always had inside of you, whether if you a man or a female, right? You've always had this inside of you, right? And this energy right here, this Queen of Pentacles energy, and then I got the Nine of Swords, the trip. I'm not even shuffling the cards, and all of this shit is coming out like obsession thoughts. This energy, it's like High Priestess energy as well, but it's saying the Queen of Pentacles. But the Queen of Pentacles, look at, you see all of this, right? This is not material. This is the power that lie within you, right? It's like a fountain of water. I'm just seeing a fountain, right? That overflows. Like you it's a generator, right? But if I keep this energy, right? And I keep it bound, right? What would be the reason why one would keep this bound? If I'm in your life, if you have this, and if the other person is this, right? Now follow me. The other person is this, right? And they have you, but instead of opening up, right, and waking up and seeing that, okay, there is a way, there is truth, that is safe, that's a safe space. There's enough space for me to create my own space, so that I won't be conflicted, afflicted with whatever it is, wherever it came from. But instead, I choose to block this energy. I choose to block the High Priestess. I choose to block the Queen of Pentacles. Instead of using that, you got, listen, because this is what they do, and this is what's going to happen. It's going to be a continuous thing. It's you're gonna experience people that's gonna try to do that. But I'm being shown, you guys, like this is what it is you being able to maintain this even when they come in like this and try to block you. And that's you being authentic and truthful with them. You know what I'm saying? Telling them or just how you handle the situation, how you, the choice that this, you know what I'm saying? And that's even with your own thoughts, with your own life. Even when you having these thoughts, not forgetting what you truly have. Because like I said, you go back and forth. And then you got the enemy or whoever, whatever energy that attacks. It's about you've overcame it, but it's you moving in a way where you're not stuck. You're not, you know what I'm saying? You're not iffy about what it is that you've done, or you not feeling bad about a decision or a choice you made, even if, and you continuously moving forward, even through the darkness, even through the pain, even when you run into individuals that's coming in, that's stealing, but you being, you know what I'm saying? It's about you getting different results, y'all, to make a long story short. I'm gonna get out of here. My baby is crying. I'm gonna have to get him too. But that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hi, you guys. Let me pull some of these cards. And see, let's get a closing message, all right? And see what spirit, what your higher self have. Something about your relaxation too, like when you finding a consistent calm. So consistent calm is significant. No matter what the flow is, your calmness, that's gonna be the that'll be a high, that's how you'll hit the highest mark, because it's not no high or low, but that's how you'll hit a high mark on your forward movement by your relaxation, because the messages, the lessons, everything will flow, and that's what they're showing me. It's about your flow. Your flow. That's what spirit, that's what Big Mama wants you to flow. She wants you to use what you have. She wants you to use what you embody, which who you are, your truth. She wants you to use it proudly, honestly, creatively, honorably, physically. Your physicality is significant. Hold on, 11:9. I'm just gonna take it. It says change, guardianship, growth. A new door has opened. No, I'm sorry. A new door has been opened for you, which is generated according to what you think. You now have the opportunity to look directly at your thoughts and can look at your creation face to face. And look at your creation face to face, y'all. Let the old disintegrate, because it will be replaced by the new according to what you want. Change, guardianship, growth. 11:19. So you guys can be seeing 11, or you could be seeing 9:9. I can say this too, like it really do require you to, and it's gonna require physical work, like doing like physical, being your physicality, because the energy is the frequency, you embodying this energy that's hit the earth, and it needs to move. It's movement. It's rhythm. It's rhythm. It's like you're it's a change in guardianship. Like you've become the guardianship of your vessel, and that's growth. I just want to read this again. It say a new door has been opened for you, which is generated according to what you think. You now have the opportunity to look directly at your thoughts and can look at your creation face to face. Let the old disintegrate, because it will be replaced by the new according to what you want. And then we got go forward, transformation, abundance, and luck. Hold on. My bad, y'all. It's too damn early to be calling me. Okay, so it says, go forward, transformation, abundance, and luck. Yeah. Yeah. So anyways, I'll just see in hella shit, y'all. Excuse me. It says one stage of your life is coming to an end. This is a sign to give you a warning so that you can prepare. This numerical sequence also means that you are in a stage of ending an emotional or career fluctuation, my bad, or relationship. In addition, it also refers to the the what the hell is that? The weight has, what is this? Ripened? Didn't I say something about weight earlier too? It says the weight has ripened. RIPEND. In other words, don't delay in taking action or enjoying the fruits of your hard work. Yeah, because this motherfucker, and that's 888. You could be seeing 888 because the goal is, I'm talking about for, the goal is for you not to go forward, for you to transform or even think that you have abundance. You was genetically modified by a system that took the abundance. That's the thievery that took the abundance for themselves. They took the abundance for themselves. It made you feel like luck is not a thing, but you never needed luck. Like you never, you know what I'm saying, portrayed to be luck. But a lot of motherfuckers that you deal with ate on you. They ate on your behalf. You the reason why the motherfuckers was breathing. That's deep. That's deep. So if you wondering, and whoever you are, if you gotten to the stage where you wondering why these motherfuckers, and that's why. You don't have to ask no more. Why I had to go through all, it ain't no point in asking why. You should be thankful that you went through everything you went through. I don't give a fuck what it was or what it is. You should be thankful. Because had you not went through it, I don't give a fuck how low it was, how bad. I don't give a fuck what the decision, the choice, how it affected you. It don't even fucking matter. You needed that. That should give you air. That should give you breath. Breath is spirit. Breath is source. Breath is you not looking at this life like everything has to be labeled and controlled. You are not in a controlled environment, okay? You're not supposed to be. You are not a controlled energy. You're not supposed to be. You are not supposed to be controlled, and you're not supposed to control. You're supposed to flow. Vulnerability. When are you going to become vulnerable to yourself? When are you going to become vulnerable to the space that you're in? Because that's how you show spirit appreciation, by being vulnerable, because of everything that you made it through. All of the death spells, all of the lies, all of the betrayals, all of the decisions, all of the, you feel me, the everything. It ain't even all about the betrayal and all of that shit. Is the small shit. That's small, man. Whatever they did, that's, even though I'm saying it affect everybody differently. Everybody is affected differently. I'm not saying it don't matter, but at some point it's like, damn, in order to create, if you fucking can create a whole nother motherfucking world, what would you create? What would you do? How would you be? Who would you be in that world? This ain't no president type shit. This is creator. You're the creator. You're the fucking creator. It's always gonna be haters. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be who you are today. Anyways, okay, I love you guys. I'm finna let you guys go, okay? I know this message resonated with somebody. Thank you for coming to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth, okay? I'm gonna close all the portals and everything for the protection of myself, my ancestors, my soul, yours as well. And I'm gonna let y'all go, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Make sure y'all pay attention to y'all engagement with people too. And how they engage. I'm telling you, you gotta watch. I've been seeing this shit, man. These motherfuckers is... So we gotta do this. We gotta do it with... And I'm finna go. I'm gonna let y'all go. We gotta do it with... Well, let's say the best way to do it with... How can I say? What word I'm looking for? Because it's a lot of motherfuckers that's being... What's the word I'm looking for? Damn. Okay, I'm gonna come back to it. I'm gonna come back and talk about that. But I seen that shit too the other day too. It's a word. I can't even think of it right now, y'all. It's damn, I'm hella mad. It's at the tip of my fucking tongue. Humble. Not even, no, it's not even humble. It's not humble, but it's something, it's something close to that though. But anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go, okay? I'm gonna talk to you guys in a minute. I'll be back on here in a minute. Bye, you guys.